Today we're going to be looking at a day in the life of a horrible person. Guy harasses man with disability.
Nice job.
Seriously, dude, you're not supposed to have e-bikes on this thing.
This is a handicap piece of equipment.
And?
And what?
Show me the rules saying that you're allowed to do this.
You're serious? Who are you?
Come on, buddy. You're breaking the rules at the park.
It's a handicap piece of equipment. I can't walk.
You should have led with that.
He did leave.
He did!
I said it. Is this your husband? Class act, brother. You're a class act.
You guys are a class act. You know the rules.
Class act.
They
I
allow
mean,
you
you're...
to be there, bro.
God, dude.
Everyone's on a motorbike.
Wow. Class act.
Oh my god. If that was, you know, a genuine mistake where he was asking a genuine question and realised, oh, I'm in the wrong, it wouldn't be too bad. But what makes it even worse is the fact he was told like 3 times, and his wife, and he didn't even apologise. What a total idiot. He even doubled down after learning what it was. What a douche, can't even get his head out of his own bum. I mean, yeah, and his wife is just as bad. I can't lie, that's actually quite shocking. Like, I feel so bad for that man. You know, he's basically being told, oh, you know, you're not allowed down here because like you're not on a bicycle, but he's disabled. He can't ride one. Dreamer walks by restaurant and takes woman's food as he walks by. And this is another example of why we need to ban IRL streamers. He looks 5, like that's a 12-year-old. Or maybe even 8.
Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Hey, you're not touching our phone.
Don't put your hand in my food again. Do not do that. You don't do that to people.
Why is he squaring up to her?
Stop filming me.
It's a live stream. You can't stop it.
Who the are you? Give me the phone. Now you're not touching my phone. Touch my phone. I'm gonna actually do something. Are you gonna beat me up? I will. I want to. How old are you? 5? Do you? All right, hold up. Do you? Don't do that again.
Hold up. Yeah, shut the f*** up. Let's go.
I'm so sorry, but I don't understand what is going on with some people nowadays. What is wrong with them kids? Like, first of all, they're doing that, and then they're trying to square up and fight her. You're gonna get smacked one day, my kiddo. That kid is a punchable everything. The thing is as well, they always pick easy targets. They always pick women. Like, they wouldn't do that to a fully grown man, because if they did, they would get smacked. And yet again, it's the fact that he squared up to her and basically said, I'm gonna do something. What are you gonna do? You're 12. Straight to jail for these little pieces of crap, them and their parents. Okay, so I don't necessarily agree with that last bit, because I don't know if their parents actually know what they're doing. A lot of times parents think their kids are absolutely perfect when they're just not. However, the parents might not actually know what the kids are up to. I think they should be shown that to be shown what their kids are actually up to. However, I do have a feeling the parents don't really know what the kid's doing. They probably know he does social media and live stream, but they think he does the games. They don't know that he's doing that. Girls stepping in food. No, that is just so wrong. Like, that is so wrong.
Lo siento.
First of all, it's bad enough that you would do that. It's even worse that you would film it and post it in the internet. It looks like a resort. Putting food in the ground like that is pretty gross to begin with, but nonetheless, F her. For all we know, we could be falling for rage, but that could have been their food. I've got a feeling it might not be. And yet again, what goes through your head to do that? Like, if you see food in the ground, why would you put your foot in it? It was a bit disgusting. It was basically just sat on the floor outside the room. However, you still don't do that. She's 100% a piece of crap, but why on earth would you put food in the hall's floor? It's just stupid, and things she did should be unfortunately expected. I mean, it's sad that we should expect that, even though we shouldn't, but like, you can't really blame them. I mean, you can. People are weird, like, people do stuff, but yet again, shouldn't they, like, I don't know, like, cover it? They should put it on one of them like slidey tables. I just want to know if the people actually ate the food. Like, are they literally gonna smell sweaty feet in it? They're gonna see a big foot imprint in their burger. I'm an a-hole for not specifying that my sibling is a man. My older brother's name is Victor, but no one has ever called him that, ever. Everyone just calls him Vic. I call him Vicky, something I started as a kid. He's like 10 years older than me, doesn't live at home, yada yada. Anyways, we're going on our family vacation in a week, and I was allowed to invite a friend. I invited a friend from dance class. We've gotten pretty close recently. I told her we'd be sharing a room with Vic. She was fine, and we started planning our trip. Okay, so I think I know what's going on here. Basically, this friend is not going to be told that Vic is actually a man. She thinks Vic is a woman. Are you the a-hole? By the sounds of it, you are. Anyways, yesterday my friend came over. She's never met Vic, obviously, and her parents wanted her to meet him before we fly because he'll basically be responsible for us. Our parents pair the kids off so they get to relax. Wait, so you're literally kids? You're not like 20? How old are these people? By the sounds of it, they're literally 14 or 15. 15 or maybe even 16 at the max. When she got introduced to him, she immediately freaked out and told me she no longer wanted to go and got her parents to take her straight back home. I was obviously upset and I didn't know what had happened. I mean, why don't you sit down and think about it? You've told your friend that they're going to be going on holiday with someone called Vic. You haven't specified that Vic's real name is actually Victor. Like, if I hear the name Vic or Vicky, I think automatically it's a woman. Like, what man is called Vicky? She called me later and said she was upset because I never told her Vic is a man. I was confused because, like, yeah, I'd never outright called him a man, but I've definitely called him he before and referred to him as my brother. But that doesn't matter. You still didn't completely specify that it was a man. Like, she probably thought it was like your sister. I said this to her and she told me she never heard me call him he. Blame my accent, she assumed brother meant my other brothers. I have 7. She told me she doesn't feel comfortable sharing a room with a grown man for a week and no longer wants to come. I'm really upset, but I feel like if it was that big of a deal, she should have asked. But why should she have done that? If you say Vic is coming, I literally think Vic is a girl. Who thinks Vic is a guy? I told her she was being unreasonable. Like, fair enough, she shouldn't go if she's uncomfortable, but it's not my fault she didn't ask. She thinks I should have been upfront about it. My parents think I'm being mean. My brothers are divided, so I'm an a-hole. I'm gonna say, yeah, you are an a-hole, a massive one. Is it a super serious situation? Maybe in your eyes it isn't, but for her it is. Keep in mind she's going on holiday for you, she's sharing a room with you, and you said, oh yeah, Vic's gonna be with us, and it's your brother who's 10 years older than her. Quite clearly you're not putting 2 and 2 together, because that would probably make most people uncomfortable. You're the a-hole. You must have known your friend believed Vicky was female, but even if not, you had an obligation to be clear with her. I don't know your ages, but sharing a room for a week with a man she doesn't know at all and who's 10 years older would be a no for many women. It's highly uncomfortable. You're the one who withheld vital information from your friend. Why would she think to ask if Vicky was male? You've been unclear. Is it even appropriate for your much older brother to share a room with you? There's a lot of undressing all going in the room. It certainly would make a stranger self-conscious, if not a sister. Not even to consider these things makes you the a-hole. Exactly, like, we also don't know if that friend's ever had bad situations with men. There's been many cases around the world where, you know, girls have went and sleep over to their friend's house and like an older relative, for example their brother, cousin or father, has abused them. We don't know if she's ever been through something like that. You know, he is 10 years older. I'm not saying he would do something like that, but you have to put yourself in her shoes. Would you be comfortable sharing a room with her brother who's 10 years older and you've never met him? If like they knew each other very well, maybe she'd be a bit more comfortable. However, that's not the case. And then yet again, you are being watched, so it makes me think that you're like 14, 15. What 15-year-old wants to share a room with a 25-year-old man she doesn't know? Woman randomly attacks street performer.
It's a truly disturbing act of violence. A musician in New York City viciously bashed in the head by a random stranger. The woman lurks behind him, moves in, then picks up the cellist's metal water bottle and whacks him.
In the middle of one of the songs that I was doing, I just felt this impact, this terrible crashing pain along the back of my head.
29-year-old Ian Forrest is a third-year medical student at Mount Sinai Hospital in Manhattan, who also plays in the subway for the pure joy of performing for people. This isn't the first time he's been attacked. Last June, he was punched and choked while playing in Times Square.
At the end of a performance, this man came over and tried to steal my cello, my donations.
You may never play again in the subway. You may never go back.
It definitely gives me pause to want to say, do I want to go back and do this again and put myself out there in harm's way?
That's terrifying, isn't it? Like, it's the fact you can't even perform and play music to make people happy without possibly getting attacked. Like, why would she do that? What was even the point of whacking him? That's what I'm thinking. Like, there literally was no need for that. And she was basically, like, watching him and stalking him, so she was obviously planning it. Did she maybe used to play, like, a musical instrument? She's mad, like, she was crap at it and he's amazing? Or did she just, like, hate him for no real reason? Getting hit in the back of the head is no joke. There's a reason why they don't allow it in MMA and boxing. One blow to the back of the head could literally kill you. Like, there's been cases where people have been punched and they've died. And she's going up and smacking him with a metal water bottle. I really hope they figured out who she was and she was arrested, because quite clearly she is a danger to humanity. On our flight from DEN to BNA, this husband and wife took turns to punch, shove and kick the seat in front of them. This continued for the duration of the flight. United Airlines opened an investigation and is attempting to ban the couple from flying. About time. Like, I've seen enough of these plane videos. Like, come on, there's no need for that. What is going on with people in planes? Like, I swear we see a new video like this every week. By the looks of it, the wife is the instigator, but yet again, why? I've said that a lot in this video, why oh why? People are a mess and complain when they get punched in the face. I can guarantee you, if they turned around done the exact same thing to them, they would have them in court within the space of a second. Like, a lot of these people can dish it out but can't take it back. Even if the seat was reclined, you can't kick someone because they're using the seat. People really lose their minds in airplanes. I don't even think their seat was reclined that much. Like, it obviously was back a wee bit, but not like a lot. And yet again, that last bit, people really lose their minds in airplanes. I don't know what's been going on, but the amount of meltdowns and Karen videos we've seen in airplanes, is it maybe the pressure or people drinking? Every single time we do one of these videos, there's always a plane video, and it's always an adult having a meltdown. Well, anyways, guys, let's leave that video there. If it would seem like more videos like this, let me know definitely will. Press the big red subscribe button, see you all tomorrow for another video.